Another way to represent ratios is to use a double number line. Just like tape diagrams, it is just a way to represent ratios graphically. They give you words that describe the ratio, but then they represent it visually. So here we have a recipe that calls for 1 batch of cookies, which calls for 5 cups of flour and 3 eggs. The double number line shows the same thing, but visually. I've highlighted what was written in the words so that you can see it clearly. We have cups of flour, which is 5. So we have our cups of flour, which is 5, and our eggs, which is 3. This is our 1 batch. So our first question is asking, what is the ratio of flour to eggs in 1 batch? Well, we have that information. We just have to make sure we put it in the correct order. They want flour to eggs. So over here we have flour to eggs. So our ratio will be 5 to 3. The next question is asking us to complete a ratio comparing cups of flour to 6 eggs. So essentially we need to compare flour to eggs. So I set up my ratio knowing that I need to have flour to eggs. I'm going to start with the 1 batch, the original ratio. Flour to eggs, we have 5 to 3. So I'm going to write that over here. Now we need to place this 6 eggs. Since it's eggs, 6 eggs, we have eggs on the bottom. I'm going to place our 6 here. We are trying to figure out how much flour. We can use cross multiply, divide. 3 times x is 3x. 5 times 6 is 30. Divide both sides by 3. We get x equals 10, which means we need 10 cups of flour. The next question is asking us to complete the ratio of eggs to 15 cups of flour. So essentially, we need to set up eggs to flour. So let's take a look at our double number line. We have eggs, which is 3, to flour, which is 5. Now we need to place this 15. This 15 is cups of flour. So we have flour on the bottom. So we're going to put our 15 down here, and we will solve for our eggs. We can cross multiply, divide. 5 times x is 5x. 3 times 15 is 45. Now we divide. When we divide both sides by 5, we get x equals 9, which means 9 eggs.